The Google Pixel 11 Pro is here, but there's one question Pixel fans have been asking for years. Has Google finally fixed the overheating problem? Previous Pixel phones have been criticized for getting noticeably hot when gaming, using the camera, 5G, and performing demanding tasks. And when you're paying the price of a high-end phone, that's a problem. But this year, Google has made significant changes to the Tensor chip, the cooling system, and the modem. So, is the Pixel 11 Pro finally cooler, faster, and more efficient? Or is Google still dealing with the same Tensor issue? In this video, we'll break down the main Pixel problems and see exactly what Google has fixed and what it hasn't. Let's start with the biggest one: overheating. This has been one of the most frustrating problems with Pixel phones. You might be recording video using mobile data, playing a demanding game, or simply using your phone intensively, and the device can get noticeably hot. And the problem isn't just comfort. When a phone gets too hot, performance can decrease, battery consumption can increase, and sustained workloads can become less reliable. That's why the thermal improvements in the Pixel 11 Pro are so important. Google has introduced the new Tensor G6 processor and improved the thermal management system in the Pro models. The goal isn't simply to make the phone faster, it's to make the entire system more efficient so the phone doesn't generate as much heat during everyday tasks. Does that mean the overheating problem is completely gone? I wouldn't say that just yet. Every powerful smartphone gets hot under heavy workloads, especially when gaming, recording 4K or 8K video, processing AI, or using a weak cellular signal. But it seems Google has tackled the problem from multiple angles this time: processor efficiency, modem efficiency, and cooling. And that's much more promising than simply boosting performance and hoping for the best. Now let's talk about the second major issue: Tensor performance. Google has always taken a different approach with Tensor. Instead of trying to outperform Apple and Qualcomm in benchmark tests, Google focused on AI, photography, speech recognition, and smart software features. It's designed to improve everyday performance, AI processing, and efficiency. Web browsing and app launches are faster, while the AI processing hardware receives a significant boost. This is important because Pixel software features rely heavily on on-device processing. Features like photo editing, voice features, translation, and tools powered by Gemini all benefit from this extra performance. However, there is still one significant limitation. If you're looking for a phone primarily for high-performance gaming, the Pixel 11 Pro probably isn't the best choice. Google has improved performance, but the Pixel isn't suddenly becoming an exclusively gaming phone. Therefore, for everyday users, the Tensor G6 should offer a much better experience. For gamers and performance test enthusiasts, other flagship phones might still have the edge. Next, another issue that might be even more important than performance test results: connectivity. Previous Pixel phones didn't always have the best reputation for modem performance. And this is important because the modem is constantly running. You use it when browsing Instagram, watching YouTube videos, receiving messages, making calls, using GPS, or simply walking around with 5G enabled. Therefore, the Pixel 11 Pro's new MediaTek M90 modem represents a significant improvement. Google is trying to improve both connectivity and efficiency simultaneously, and if this modem performs as expected, it could make the Pixel feel more reliable in everyday use. It's one of those improvements you might not notice when everything is working perfectly. But that's precisely the point. A good modem should be unobtrusive. You shouldn't have to worry about it. Now let's talk about battery life. Heat, modem efficiency, and battery life are all related. A processor that consumes less power can run cooler. A more efficient modem can consume less power, and better thermal management can help the phone maintain performance for longer. The Pixel 11 Pro is designed to deliver more than 30 hours of battery life, and Google has also improved charging and wireless charging support. But again, battery life largely depends on how you use your phone. If you play games for hours, record videos, use maximum brightness, and are connected to 5G all day, the battery will obviously drain faster. For regular users, the combination of the Tensor G6 and the new modem should make the Pixel 11 Pro more efficient than previous generations. And frankly, that's what I expect from Google. Not just a bigger battery, greater efficiency. Now let's move on to the area where Pixel phones have always excelled: camera. Google isn't completely reinventing the Pixel camera system, but the Pixel 11 Pro incorporates several significant improvements. The Pro models feature an enhanced 50-megapixel camera system, optimized low-light processing, and Google's new AI-powered zoom system, which reaches up to 120 times. But don't be fooled by the 120 times number. The real question is how good those photos look when zoomed in all the way. And that's where Google's computational photography comes in. Google can combine camera hardware with AI processing to recover details and enhance images that would normally look terrible with extreme zoom. The Pixel 11 Pro also offers improved video stabilization and stable 8K Pro video. For content creators, this is huge. You get a phone that can potentially handle photography, video, editing, and AI tools without needing to carry a separate camera for every situation. And this is where Pixel continues to have the advantage. Google doesn't necessarily need the biggest camera sensor. It needs the images that come out of that sensor to look great. Now let's talk about something Google is implementing everywhere: AI. The Pixel 11 Pro delves even deeper into Google's Gemini ecosystem. You'll find smarter voice features, real-time translation, AI-powered photography tools, and new ways to interact with information right from your phone. Features should save you time or make things easier. Now we come to the issue that could determine whether all these improvements truly matter: price. The Pixel 11 Pro starts at around $1,099, while the Pro XL starts at around $1,299. And that completely changes the game. If Google were to sell this phone for several $100s less, I could forgive some of its shortcomings. But at over $1,000, the Pixel 11 Pro is directly competing with flagship phones from Apple and Samsung, and those phones are extremely competitive. So Google has to prove that the Pixel experience is worth it. The good news is that this year's improvements focus on real weaknesses. Google isn't just offering another camera upgrade and calling it a day. It's addressing overheating, efficiency, connectivity, performance, cameras, and AI. And that's exactly what Pixel needed.